What's going on, people? Anything goes. Back again with another Nukes reaction.
Yay!
Before we get into it today, make sure you're subscribing to the channel. Road to 2K subs, getting closer and closer every day. Make sure you're liking the video, getting your comments and suggestions down below. And the title is top 10, but sometimes Nuke puts a number in the title.
Throws a little,
and it does a
little thing in the
sometimes
mix.
he'll put like a top 5 and there's only 3. Or sometimes they put top 5 and there's like 6
19
videos, yeah. But it's just top 10 scary videos of ghosts and creepy things, which is quite a
generic for him.
Yeah, generic title for him.
I think
that could be a good thing or bad thing.
I think the title is a mindfuck. We're gonna be pissed from the first video. All of it. All of the no mamas. All of the wait, what's the Donny that just boots off every door and stuff? Zhao Long.
Sauni Ma.
Sauni Ma. Look.
Let's do this, man.
Tired of this guy, man.
Top 10 scary videos of ghosts and creepy things.
Oh, you even changed the
road to nowhere.
It is 10.
Paranormal investigators from the YouTube channel Paranormal travel to a secluded forest road in the mountains of Germany. The roadway is said to be haunted by the restless spirit of a young woman named Elizabeth, who tragically passed away in an accident on the road over 40 years ago. Locals refer to the ghost that haunts the roadway as, quote, the woman in black.
Oh, great.
The Paranoiacs are driving down the lone forest road in hopes of capturing anything.
And there's just a woman in black on the side of the road, I guess.
What happens next is downright chilling.
Are we really starting like this, Nuke?
I told you, man.
Oh, drop me out. I can't even watch now. My eyes are closed. She gone. But they stopped next to her.
Hey, that was a touchy. Don't worry, it's not a woman in black. It's a touchy.
No, it wasn't. I saw the woman.
That's a touchy.
When they stopped, I was like, no, I can't
It's
stop.
either
Next to her.
it's either a touchy or Shino. In Germany? No.
Ghosts don't discriminate, innit?
That wasn't a ghost. That was either a touchy or Shino.
Ya ben mi yanlış gördüm? Ama bir şey vardı orada.
Ben de bir şey gördüğüm gibi son anda sanki böyle
Aynen son
gölge sandım. Dikkat et. Daha ışıkları çıkartmadık.
I think
Abi
they're
burada
German.
olması gerek. Baksana. Nereye gidecek?
Buraya doğru insan çıkamaz ki.
A strange woman dressed in all black can be seen standing at the side of the road.
That's a proper woman in black.
Paranoiacs team is shouting
She's gone,
to the
like-
back of their car.
That space is on camera the whole time, and she just
They get out of their car and search, but she's nowhere to be found.
Scheiße.
3 months later, the Paranoiacs
They went
team
back.
return to the same road and bring along
How can we
friends.
start like this with
They
top
park their
10?
car,
I told you.
set up a static camera, and set out to explore. But while they are away,
She just
their
pops the
static
past.
camera captures something truly terrifying.
She's just gonna bop past, innit?
Oh, there's a faint white thing that's moving in the background, just walking. Can you see it?
Just about through my fingers.
Open your fingers.
It's not a shop.
Why else you
I was watching, but I was like,
barely.
As the static camera records, a translucent apparition walks across the road and disappears into thin air. When the Paranoiacs team returns, they don't see anything or anyone around. They don't even discover what they have captured until later when they review their footage. So could this be the spirit of Elizabeth, the quote, woman in black?
You dumb.
Endlessly wandering and
That is
lost
definitely
on the
Shino.
lone
She-
forest road.
unless there's
Let me know what
I'll
you
say it
think.
when the clip's done.
You can find more spooky videos over on the YouTube channel, Paranoiacs. A sixth.
This is
Unless-
exactly how
unless-
Itachi moves. He goes like this, turns into birds and fucks off.
unless there's a very, very slight jump cut, as they pull up and stop, that split second when the car stops, because that space that she's standing is on camera the whole time, so that split second the car stops.
But then it moves
If
back.
there's a jump cut, because she sort of just like vanishes.
Well, no, it
Like
looks
a
like
very, very sly one, and then like when
it kind of looks like she
I'm trying
moves
to
away.
make it that they fake that, because that
Yeah.
can't be real, otherwise just to kill
that
me.
that we've never watched a video where the ghost is that present, and I mean visually.
Unless there's a very, very slight jump cut there, no. She just sank into the floor.
Well, obviously, what she was behind was like a wooden panel. So, if you're a crackhead or a ninja, what you do is
You moved, but she didn't move.
she moved. So, in one motion, she done this. This is the motion she did. Yeah, follow the fingers. Touchy, done. Thank you. Debunked.
Oh, that's debunked.
That was not a ghost. That was a person. Yes. Told you from the start.
I didn't know anymore. A sixth sense as well. They can't all be that bad.
In another
Shut
strange video,
up.
Reddit user ACC6894 says that his brother's girlfriend has 2 German shepherds. A CCTV camera records the dogs who have been left home alone one night.
Had a lot of dogs
They begin
videos
to
lately,
act
innit?
very strangely. And then this happens. The dogs seem disturbed by something in the corner of the room. Then suddenly a chest drawer comes flying out at them, startling the poor
Look how far the
doggies.
drawer comes out as well.
Reddit user ACC6894 has no idea what happened to the dogs and believes the CCTV
I
might
don't
have
think you'd be
recorded
able
something
to even
paranormal.
pull it out that far
But
if
what
you
do
was
you think
like,
happened
Oh,
here?
faking it.
no, if you was trying to do that.
No.
Because the way it comes out, it comes
Yeah.
all the way out.
Yeah, because obviously it also
At least
turns.
that was a quick one. We had a lot of dogs videos lately.
I don't know if you're upset or happy about that.
They're usually very scary. Sorry, that joke was poor.
Oh, that one was poor.
Get it? Poor.
Ghost Hunter
Dogs
Robert
poor.
from the paranormal investigation team Para Evident claims that ever since they went to the allegedly haunted Montanay Hotel in Arkansas on an investigation, something seems to have followed him home to his apartment. He says his lights flicker, electronic devices turn on and off on their own, and creepiest of all, he's seen horrifying apparitions in his home. The entire Para-Evident team decide to investigate the haunting in Robert's home. During the investigation, Robert and team member Joshua set up an SLS camera and begin to ask questions through a Spirit Box phone app. What happens next is truly bizarre.
This isn't good.
This spirit box is horrible. Let's download it.
Show yourself.
Did you see it?
I wasn't even looking. I
Pale
was looking at
figure
you.
can be seen passing by the TV in Robert's bedroom. Strangely enough, the apparition can only be seen on the SLS camera. Josh and Robert have no idea what this bizarre figure could be, and they believe it just might be the dark entity that's haunting Robert's apartment. But what do you think? You can find more very spooky videos
Oh.
over on the YouTube channel.
Nuke ain't fucking
Para
about this time.
Evident. Evident, spelled with the 3. House tour, gone.
I like how quick this is going. I don't like how these videos are. It isn't ultimately just building up and getting worse, but none of them are nice. Apart from
You must have
the
had
ninja.
You must have had an influx of videos, or you're gonna take a week off or something.
I don't know. From that reaction, I wouldn't stop. I mean the views.
It's only 6 minutes in, so we're nearly halfway through. So there could be a longer one in here.
Wrong. Nuke's top 5 viewer Paul sent in a video he recorded at his
From
home in
Scotland.
Glasgow, Scotland. Paul says that since his family moved into their new home, they've been hearing odd noises during the night and have had the strange feeling that there just not alone.
I think Scottish
Paul
people would
has just always
Give a
shrugged it
shit.
off.
fuck about with
But
ghosts.
one day, Paul is recording a video of their new house to show his aunt,
Well, they just didn't
and
get to
things
fuck.
take a terrifying turn.
Hi, Joe. Just thought I'd show you a quick tour of the house.
Oh, that cat.
This is the cupboard.
God's sake. What is wrong with cats,
It's not very
man?
big, but it's all right.
Take a drink.
Stairs to upstairs. I'll show you that in a bit.
I haven't got a drink this week
Show you
because
the bathroom first.
What the hell's going
it's
on?
becoming a problem.
It's got a proper bath.
Oh, he's doing a house tour. He's not even trying to capture
Oi,
anything.
this
Got a
is
shower there as well.
this is during the day.
That's right. It's nice and clean. I quite like it.
I wanted to hear Scottish accent. I don't know.
I'll show you the kitchen first. So you come in, living space, turn left, it's kitchen.
I don't like it when someone's
It's
actually
very
not
light,
trying
light,
to
really.
capture anything.
We've got a hob and a washing machine. It's quite a big
Why?
old
'Cause it can
kitchen,
happen to
actually,
anyone.
have a look.
Because
we
just
haven't
'cause there's
actually
obviously
got
gonna
to
be
this
something
one broke down a few months
just
ago.
scary
We
in a
had to get rid
corner
of it,
somewhere.
to fit in the car and that. But other than that, yeah. Little garden out the back. We built the shed last summer. That's right. But I like this affair, so it's got that breakfast bar and...
And because he's spinning so much, you know it's just going to be something standing in the corner.
It's good, it's good. Right, so
Or something is just going to go straight past.
Little front of ours. That's supposed to be a little driveway with a... It should have a drop curb, but it hasn't. Lily, she's been jumping up on the surfaces quite a bit. But she knocked something over and got spooked then. Oh man, you're having some sort of laugh when you can... You see that?
We're going back. If you go in the kitchen and everything's open.
Paul hears the sudden sound of a broom falling in his
Yeah, they're
kitchen,
all shut.
and when he goes to check it out, all the cabinet doors have suddenly opened.
Nah, man, that's a jump.
Paul can't believe
Whatever
what
you
he's
call it.
witnessed and just stops recording. In his email, Paul explains that he was pretty spooked by the experience. And, well, who wouldn't be? So what would you do if this were to happen to you? Let me know down in the comments. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Imaginary friend.
Oh, no, I hate stuff like that.
Basically,
Like, I don't hate everything.
if that happened to me, it's probably because I was the one who opened them.
Part of me is upset that it wasn't a Scottish person.
Oh, because there's no hefty.
I just wanted to hear the accent.
But you know exactly how it would have played out if it was, because. I'm not even gonna. I'm so tempted.
I knew. I was waiting for you to try. I can't do accents unless I say the country first in the accent.
What's
I have to say Scotland, to
Scotland.
do it. Just turn around. Get the fuck.
No, I can't do it. I can't.
You're gonna
I'm
end
so
up
tempted.
blank. That's what you're gonna end up doing. Oh, come on, let's watch this little kid and their imaginary friend.
TikTok user Genevieve Swafford claims
Little kid.
4 years ago she recorded a video when she suddenly heard her young daughter Lauralee talking to someone, even though they were the only ones at home at the time. Years go by, and eventually Genevieve goes back through her old videos and is shocked when she discovers that she might have actually captured what her young daughter was talking to.
Delete.
Lily, come here. Lily, who are you playing with? What are you doing?
Her mom Genevieve doesn't seem to see, but it looks like a shadow walks right behind little Lauralee.
Oh, chills.
What do you mean? What the fuck is going from my body?
Chills. That was like, have you ever seen
No.
Paranormal Activity 3? That's what that reminds me of. Have you seen it? When they're using the Xbox camera, so it's like all them green dots everywhere, and the boy's like running
probably
around
a while
the sofa,
ago.
and then the boy's running around the sofa, and as his mum comes in, she says his name, and he comes back, like he runs out the room like this, keeps going out the room, and then as his mum's comes in, 1, 2 of shapes run
come
past,
running
and then
past.
she turns the light on.
That
That was actually
I'm not
just
gonna lie.
that was just walking off.
Yeah.
I thought that was her daughter coming out of like
So
from the
did I.
shadows to.
But from the first time I watched it, it just looked like that it came out, but the shadows actually walks past.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Her mom Genevieve doesn't seem to see, but it looks like a shadow walks right behind little Lorelei.
It looks like a shadow.
Asks her daughter who she's playing with,
Wow.
but the girl has no answer.
When he brightens that up, that is
So could it
literally
be
like
that
a.
Genevieve's house is haunted and her daughter can see the spirit? Maybe even talk to it? Or could this video just be an elaborate TikTok hoax?
I hope so.
You decide.
Her TikTok is called Genevieve's
Creepy
Monster.
crawler.
That was nothing even close to what I thought it was going to be. I thought she was just going to video her
Talking and
daughter
playing
just
and
talking
then
to the
whatever.
wall.
No, because obviously we have seen a couple.
Do they still do like, you know, like the buildings where orphans all go to live in? Do they still do
What, in our
those?
day and age?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
because that's where my kid's going. If she's talking to that and that walks past on my, even if my kid even has an imaginary friend, boarding school with you, even if I can't afford it.
I'm not even entertaining anything you just said.
Imagine you film your kid and then you watch the video back and Nat's walking past.
I don't know what would bother me more. Filming and showing you my new place and cupboards doing. Or
the
seeing my
cupboards
kid and that.
opening is bad, but like that was
Cupboards opening.
that was so clear.
Cupboards opening is worse.
Than that.
You have to move.
Oh, you don't have to move with that walking about.
Yeah, but that's not affecting you. It's affecting your kid.
I know it's there. It's affecting me.
This next strange video was emailed to me by Mohammed Al-Badri from the city of Aden in Yemen.
Here we go.
Mohammed claims that his
Aden.
friend was driving home when he spotted something absolutely terrifying. The man allegedly pulled out his phone and started to record.
أنا شفته ورا برميل زبالة. إيه شكله رعب والله رعب.
A horrifying pale creature with 6 legs comes scurrying out from behind it.
6 legs, my nuts. There's bear stuff going on.
Nuke. Come on. Come on. We give these videos the benefit of the doubt. But you can't be putting that in there.
He said creepy things.
He did, but
Come
on.
Wait. He said 6 legs.
that looks like Pokemon Go.
Well, that Pokemon was going. 6 legs.
Yeah, because the other two are up like this. I lifted my arm up there and my shoulder fell apart. Did you hear it?
Yes. What is that?
I don't know. A hippopotamus. Oh, they don't have them in Yemen. Cat.
Where did you get Yemen from?
That's where they are.
Is it?
Yeah.
I just remember it's a city called Aden.
Yeah, in Yemen.
With 6 legs comes scurrying out from behind a dumpster.
Yeah, that's from
Mohammed's
like.
friend is shocked and quickly just gets out of there. Now, I'm in no way saying that this is real, but it's definitely very creepy, and if fake, it's very well done.
Yep.
So is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Those front arms are disgusting.
Off grid.
Imagine if like we've been living our lives this whole time, yeah, and then all of a sudden, just those things just end up
What about?
just whopping about. Where we run away from like wasps and stuff, and then things like that just start whopping about.
I don't run away from wasps.
No.
Do you not recall how people was behaving today? Man was pouring the drink next to it, and I was just, if it's gonna go in there, it's gonna go in there. If it wants to get burnt.
If you want to do that around those things as well, be my guest.
Oh, we going to town on those bitches.
It looks like something from like a sci-fi film or something.
That's why it's nice. We can continue. But we've also got 11 minutes left with 4 videos.
There's gonna be a longer one, probably.
YouTuber Kevin Lake and his wife Dearly from the YouTube channel Homesteading
No
Off
Mamas?
the Grid have made their home on a remote patch of land in central Virginia. After moving to their new secluded country home, they began to notice strange things in the woods around them. One day, Kevin's neighbor is taking a walk through the woods near their property line, and he starts to notice movement in the forest. He takes out his phone and begins to record, and he soon spots something truly bizarre.
Werewolf. Look at this creepy angle. What kind of potato? It's because
No, it's because it's focusing
on
on
a tree. Yeah. What does that look like? A person?
It looks.
I don't like how that looks whatsoever. It keeps merging in and out of like the darkness.
It's gone behind these two trees.
Yeah, I know that. But I'm saying it still looks like
It
it's
looks
merging.
a bit like someone wearing a sack, maybe. Oh, it looks worse than that now.
Is it facing him?
No, it's just it's kneeling down, but it's like facing over there.
So he's creeping on someone that's creeping. So it is a person. Okay, I feel better now.
It's definitely a person. You can just tell by the way they're walking.
Getting up.
It looks like someone in a cloak or something.
What? But why are they moving that? Why is it because the camera's bad? He's gone again. Imagine having to duck through forest.
Someone or something appears to be skulking around in the woods near a cave, just watching the man. Curious viewers of Kevin's channel believe it could be anything from a hiding squatter, a hunter, a backpacker, and then there are some viewer explanations that are a bit more out there, like claims that this is a skinwalker or a Sasquatcher, or even an entity wearing an invisibility cloak. Either way, Kevin and his neighbor have
It's
no
not very
idea
visible,
who
is
or
it?
whatever this is and why it would be on their property. Back to church.
There's gonna be number one's gonna be a long video.
He just skipped.
No, that was number 3.
So what was number 4?
The
That was number 4.
yeah.
What was it called?
I can't remember what the title of it was. That looked like someone wearing like a.
Mad.
I would
Cloak.
say not an invisibility cloak, obviously, but it looked like someone with like a cloaked hood pulled up. But because the camera kept going in and out of focus, you couldn't really tell.
Shit camera.
But that's what happens when you go into the woods. Just anything can be there.
Anything goes.
What are you thinking, number 1 or this one?
This one. It says back to church.
A while ago, I featured paranormal investigators David and Dell from the YouTube channel Signs
Do you
and
remember this?
Signals. The two friends have been investigating an allegedly haunted church in Chester,
Man, like
South
Action Bronson.
Carolina that is over 200
In it, he
years
proper
old.
does look like Action
Long
Bronson.
ago, in the early 1900s, it's believed that the church was the site of dark ritualistic
Yeah, in one of the videos they pulled up
ceremonies.
outside it as well, and there was like someone walking in the window.
And they just bounced.
Until one day they happened to drive through the city of Chester and recorded something bizarre that they still can't explain.
Like got someone in a cloak or something walks
Yeah.
past.
Oh snap. Oh
After the terrifying experience, David and Dell decided to go back to the church for one more late-night investigation. Not long after entering the creepy building, the two friends witnessed something truly
That Tash is
chilling.
different.
Let me just grab the camera. What?
You always do something. We missed it now. Something just walked past again. Oh, it's a chair.
Just chair. I want to know what he's saying.
We see something come back again.
Yes.
Good idea.
That's what I told you. I came by here last time.
He's actually pissed.
The chair slides across the floor completely on its own, decide to take a break outside to gather their courage before continuing their investigation.
I didn't think they was gonna go back in.
Eventually, they head back inside and sit down on the church pews. They begin to ask questions of the entity that may be haunting
I've
the
just learned
building.
a word.
Oh,
And
pews.
something seems to answer.
Never heard that before.
So we know you're here, and we're respectful of you. Just talk to us. There's something that you want to tell us, I guess, right?
That's right. That's a rather aggressive tone. What are you doing with the torch?
I think they're wearing it on their head. So
I want you to knock once for yes and twice for no. Can you understand me?
peekaboo. Nope. Just a knock.
I know you heard that. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So
Bye.
why are you here?
Oh, they didn't see it.
As David and Dell record, a dark shadow-like mass seems to walk past the doorway right in front of them. Now, the two guys didn't even notice the figure until they reviewed their footage later. But since the investigation, the two friends have decided not to return to the church for a while.
Just let you guys know that we might slow down on going to the church as often. Things have been going on in our personal lives since we've been going back there more. Me and David are starting to have experiences in our own houses, and it's really annoying when you can't get good sleep at home, because you'll be waking up in the middle of the night to bangs. You're thinking, oh, somebody's breaking into my house. Nobody's there, nothing's in there, nobody's awake.
Never wake up in
Startles
every door
everyone.
to bed.
Hopefully just kind of straying away
No,
from
to bind.
the church a little bit might help,
To
because it really
bind.
only started to heat up once we started to go there.
So did David and
Doesn't
Dell
matter.
capture real paranormal activity on camera at the church? Let me know what you think. You can watch more footage and investigations at the haunted church over on their YouTube channel, Signs and Signals. A Walk in the Woods.
That was the second number 2. Listen, yeah. On a serious
He
note,
always manages to
I'm telling you,
have
this
like a little.
it wasn't
a
me.
little-
I knew I was.
Yeah, he always manages to have a little mistake in there. But we like Nuke, so
Yeah, what was I gonna say? No, you know me well enough. You can't mess with me and sleep. This is why I don't nap. The only time I wake up is when I know you can hear that as well, innit? And the only time you
I hope that's the kittens upstairs.
imagine we looked down and they was just sleeping on the chair.
It's them.
It has to
There's
be.
too many.
Yeah. You know me well enough to know. Sorry, that doesn't matter how big that bang is. I ain't getting up. If someone breaks in, I'm dead. That's it. What happened? He was asleep and he died. That's it. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're not waking up for anything. Someone could, a wrecking ball could fly through the house.
I'm gonna wake up like, why is there a hole in the wall?
One very early morning before daybreak, Nick Foster takes his cute little dog, Poppy, into the woods near his home and records a video of Poppy chasing squirrels through the dark forest. Later, when Nick looks back at his video, he notices something that gives him the creeps.
It's quite dark.
Yeah, but I think it's our light as well.
Although Nuke will brighten it up if there's like a spooky wookie.
That dog is on the edge, bro.
This way.
Right before Nick stops recording, someone or something can be seen in the woods right in front
What
of
is
him.
that?
Nick says he was completely alone and no one else would have been there in the hours when he recorded this footage. Nick says he's very skeptical of the paranormal, but he does believe that he might have captured an apparition. So could
It
this
kinda
strange
looks
pale
more,
figure be a ghost? Or just someone randomly out for a stroll through the
ghosty than
dark
what we
woods?
usually see.
And strangely,
I was gonna say it looks like an
all
old person.
dressed
If
in
they're moving,
white.
they're moving. The mobility is
Let me
like an
know
old
what you
person.
think.
This way.
or should I say that
Secret shadow.
an older person
That
mobility.
it looked more like what you'd expect a ghost, like how ghosts to look in films, like a bit translucent and a bit like a off-white color.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So it's like you see,
And
like,
he was shook because he tried to walk towards it
And
to
then
try and
immediately
leave, and then he
turned.
was like, nope.
yeah, but do you think that's because he noticed it?
I think he noticed the dog noticing something.
Something, yeah, and he was like,
And then
let's
went
not.
that way, and then noticed it and was like, no, we have to go back that way.
Yeah, so as much as the apparitions being, translucent, what you find is even on the cameras, even if you kind of like when you're trying to focus on it with our own eyes, when you're looking at the outlines, the colors merge.
I don't know if you would have ever seen the picture, but like the most famous ghost picture I've seen a few different like ghost hunting programs that have gone to this cemetery, but it's like a woman sitting on a bench or a gravestone, and it's like the most famous ghost picture ever taken because the people that took it swear there was no woman there, and that's what that looked like. Like it's like a black and white photo of a woman sitting on like a gravestone or something, and that's what that looked like.
That quality.
I don't know what the picture's called to show you it, but
Let us know in the comments if you do.
Paranormal researcher Chriselle Luna sets out to
No
investigate
mamas.
an abandoned house.
Mama.
Like
now
Chriselle
turned
is
into a warehouse in Michoacan,
Chica.
Mexico. The house was left abandoned
Bueno.
after the owner, an elderly woman who lived there her whole life,
Ay, ay,
passed
ay.
away a few years ago. The old building is now used as a warehouse to store grains.
Chriselle usually has
and many
some
local
stuff
workers
popping
claim
up in
to
the
see
videos
the
as well.
terrifying
It starts going
apparition
off.
of a woman aimlessly wandering the property. One night, Chriselle and her friend Melissa investigate the warehouse, but besides some odd noises, they don't really experience
What's
or
that?
capture
Wheat.
much of anything.
he said it's like a week or
However,
whatever.
when Chriselle posts her video to YouTube, many of her
I bet.
viewers spot
No
something in her
volunteers.
video footage that she didn't even notice. Something very creepy.
Vamos a ingresar
I got on a ghost
ahí
hunt with
dentro para
Chriselle.
que ustedes puedan ver.
Ahí,
Pero sí
¿verdad?
me gustaría,
Ah, ¿verdad?
pues me gustaría pedir la
So
presencia.
she doesn't even
Es
notice
algo que estaba
whatever is on the
haciendo
camera.
últimamente. Pedir la
think that's
presencia
what Nuke said.
de este ser, de los seres que ya no están en este mundo, que
I
ya
hate
están
just
en el
looking
más
into
allá,
dark things.
y que de alguna forma estoy escuchando ruidos ahí adentro, Meli. Estoy escuchando ruidos ahí. A ver si logramos ver
No,
algo.
thank you.
You're doing bits.
Ay, escucho ruido, escucho ruido. ¿Quién anda ahí? No sé si aquí tengan un gato, un perro, se están escuchando ruidos extraños.
Oh, let's just pop around. There is nothing nice about this place.
¿Quién anda
I
aquí?
can't. I just can't with this one.
Why?
Because she doesn't notice it, so there's no reaction to react to. It's just going to be something walking past or standing in the corner, and then I'm going to have nightmares, and I'm going to cry.
No hay nada. Aquí se estaban escuchando los
Yeah,
ruidos.
I'm going to wet the bed.
Did you see it?
Oh, no.
Chriselle has
Yeah, I
just
saw it
started her
there.
investigation when an
was
unexplained
there.
dark figure can be seen walking inside the abandoned
It's
home.
so much worse.
Neither Chriselle or her friend see the creepy apparition.
I don't know
They
if
can
that's
both
one or
hear
two.
strange noises coming from inside, but when they go in and inspect the room, there's just no one there. So did Chriselle capture the old woman that is said to haunt the property? I guess
mean,
we'll never know.
That looks like it.
You can watch more spooky investigations over on the YouTube channel, Chriselle Luna. Thanks for watching. Please follow me on the Insta here, and the tweets here, and the tickety.
Tickety.
Tickety tock. That was.
I'm happy it didn't go in
I
the.
don't know if it's because it was shorter clips than what we used to in Nuke, but that was quite a consistent video.
Oh, what, in
Like
terms of speed?
clip-wise, like they all had like something interesting happen. Sometimes
It's not always the case.
some of the clips are just like.
I mean, what about, Payadamon and that? That's the name I'm going for. Payadamon.
Payadamon.
In Yemen. In Aden.
Oh,
Mm.
that's what you're gonna call it.
Payadamon. Don't ask me how to spell it.
I know that even that was like something actually. Sometimes you'll get like a couple of noises and then that's the clip over, where all those clips had something happening.
Do you know what? I'll be honest. Yeah, I actually did like this one was alright, but
as my favourite, meaning the one I hope I never have to watch again, is the one of the imaginary friend one.
Yeah, I think it's probably like the dog and the chest of drawers.
Is what?
Probably mine.
The one you don't want to see again?
Yeah, kind of.
Out of all of them?
Because I was just thinking about it. Because of all these fucking videos we watch and all of that, like, I'm almost adamant I don't even want security cameras at this rate. Because if man ever catches anything, man's done for.
Yeah, but still, I mean, it was weird how the drawers, just how far they ended up coming out, because they didn't even end up facing
the way that
the same way
that they came out. But this is what I'm saying. Like, it's stuff that
and
doesn't.
Animals, the reaction's always genuine, because you can't teach your dog to fake a reaction or pull a drawer out.
So like, yeah, like it's just a bit. It's more so like I know if I walk back in, say I walked upstairs, bust my door, and I saw that
everything's all over the floor.
I'm closing my door, finding the van keys.
Well, if any of those videos happen to me, then I'm just gonna find
the quickest way to kill yourself.
The nearest hole to bury myself in, and just nothing can happen to me there.
Can I bring a coconut and a large knife?
No. In case something tries to steal my top off me.
Right, yeah. Like, if you like the video, hit us up in the comment in the comments as always. If you're new to the channel,
no.
Yeah, you thought, never. Make sure you're subscribing as always on the road to 2K. Hit that bell for the notifications.
Tickle the bell.
No, I got a flow. When I react, the man's got cold. When I react, the man's got go. You little bitch, stick it in your reacts. It was a big react, the man's got no. Anything goes, you know this year just gonna blow like I won't have it. You won't manage, so I'm real, I'm silent like magic. Part with a man that also savage.